Hey, nice to see you again. So, I wanted to talk about what I call conversation killers. And yes, they're just as scary as they sound. These are those instances where you're texting someone, you're having an awesome conversation, and then all of a sudden they text you back, K. LOL. Yeah. Yup. Okay. Or they just don't text you back at all. I've got a couple of my least favorite conversation killers lined up, and I'd have to say the person who takes first prize would be Casey. Casey is the #1 conversation killer that I know, which is terrible because she is my best friend, and most of the conversations we have are hilarious, and I don't want them to die a horrible death. Casey's most used attacks are LOL or the smiley face. Sometimes she uses them right after each other, so it's like a double threat. With LOL, it's like, oh, I understand that you think it's funny, but I don't know what to say to you next. And then the smiley face is just like, as if you're talking to someone and like you say something to them and then they're just like, and that's not fun for either of us. Here's an example of Casey's dreaded use of the double threat of LOL and a smiley face. And I got kind of mad. You could say. The next one that a lot of people I know are really, really fond is yeah. This is when you state a fact or an opinion and the person that's texting you back is just like, yeah. And what I really hate is when it's not even like YEAH, so it's not even like yeah, it's just YA, yeah. Yeah. Like, I understand that you're agreeing with me, but do you have to be so abrupt? My friend Jake is awesome at this. He really likes to use this method. And here's another terrible example of Jakeson using yeah to kill the conversation. Now, don't get me wrong, like, when people say yeah or LOL or smiley face, it doesn't make me want to, like, completely stop the conversation. It just kind of, it really does dim the conversation a lot, because I don't really know what to say next, and that's what a conversation is. The next one is just a double threat itself. LOL, yeah. So you're talking to someone and you're like, so wasn't that weird the other day? It snowed during spring. Yeah. So I guess it snowed at your house too? Yeah. No. Okay. Conversation killer. A lot of people are really awesome at this one, like Casey and Jake are both awesome at this one because they just use the ones that they already like, but they just use them twice. But I actually have an example of my cousin Maddie doing this, and you can tell in the picture. I mean, it definitely killed the conversation. I don't know, but can I borrow an outfit? Why? You have lots of clothes. Okay, I'll just go to Kohl's. Hey, then you get to keep the clothes. LOL, yeah. Now that I've made fun of all of my closest friends, who are probably going to have more than enough time to yell at me for it later, one of the conversation killers that's really the worst, I'm actually really awesome at. And I hate it when people do this to me, but when a conversation killer comes into hand, you're usually not going to text back. So the last one is just, screw it, I'm not even going to text you back. And I have more than enough examples of me doing this, but they don't really show because, I mean, can't really show me not texting back. But like in Casey's example, you saw that she said LOL smiley face, and I said conversation killer, conversation killer. Totally called you out on that one, Casey. But usually I'm just not going to text back. Like, why even try? Good way to keep the conversation alive, Melanie. And those are all of my most dreaded conversation killers, and all the people that I like to point out for it. The truth is, though, really, that the people that do the conversation killers is, really just because they're tired of talking to me. So the people that I called out on their conversation killers are the people that I talk to and love the most. I hope you liked my video on conversation killers. But for an update, as usual, Casey's still in Florida, obviously, and on the 4th day there she has sun poisoning. So keep Casey in your thoughts because I want her to get better. But on a lighter note, Thursday, Emily Thompson will be here. She's a very good friend of mine and she's probably watching this right now. And on Thursday, we're going to do the baby food challenge. And I'm super excited to use her camera because I film these on my phone. So that's why the quality's not that great, but it's the only way I can pause it. Woo! And I'm still on my way to making the spring break video. It's snowing. Sorry, I keep reminding you, I'm just so excited for it. Watch it not end up that great. It probably. But don't forget to like and share with your friends and subscribe and stuff. And thank you for watching my video on the things that kill conversations. I hope you liked it. Bye. Look at this. Look at all this snow. It's freaking everywhere. Oh my god. Oh, yep, and he's shoveling the driveway. That's awesome. Okay, well, that's just great. Happy spring break, Mother Nature.